Hey guys, gonna make a few videos for you today. Real Till Econ. Let's go. First thing I want to talk about is we're on money and banking. So we're gonna cover what is money, the first part of this. So what we need to know is that money has quite a few little uses. Okay, money is any commodity or token that is generally accepted as a means of payment. So it's something we can exchange to get some goods. All right, at its most basic level, it could be rocks, it could be leaves. It could be all kinds of things throughout history. So it's something that can be recognized, that can be divided up into small parts. Money might be an actual commodity, it could be a bar of silver or gold, but it might also be a token such as a quarter or a $10 bill. Money might be a virtual token such as an electronic record or dots in your bank. Okay, so some of the main principles of money then is that we need to be able to divide it up, and it needs to be able to divide up equally. Meaning we can't just, if we're going to have rocks, they need to be the same rock, and we need to be able to cut the rock up, and little rocks equal the big rock. Okay, so in our case, we have money, which we'll get to in a minute, fiat money, and essentially what we're saying is if we have a $10 bill, we can divide it up with 2 5s, we could use 10 1s. So it's divisible and it can equal each other, so we can substitute other numbers in. It has to be generally accepted, so money has to be accepted wherever we go. It can't be at one store they take a certain kind of money and at another store they take another kind of money. So that's why we need money to be unified and to be uniform in the way it works. Okay, so this is like something we're going to point out. In this case, we're looking at a thing called a bus pass, right? So a bus pass to get on a bus. That's not money. You can take your money and buy a bus pass, and then the bus pass can only be used for a bus ride. So that's a token that can only be used for a bus ride. So not all tokens are money, but all money is a token. Okay, so if we exchange our money for something else, it's not money anymore. It's the thing that's only good for that particular thing. All right. So money has to be accepted everywhere for it to count as money. We use it as a means of payment. By that means we're going to go ahead and we can spend it and buy stuff. So as long as we can buy stuff with it, it counts as money. So there are 3 functions of money. Okay. Medium of exchange, unit of account, store of value. And it's important because these 3 things do show up on tests. Okay. So a medium of exchange means we're going to trade it for something else. Now, once upon a time, we used to barter things, right? So I show up and I have my cow, and I'm going to trade it for some beans, right? So I trade my cow for beans. I'm going to throw my beans and plant them. They're going to grow a giant beanstalk. I'm going to climb up into the sky and get some golden eggs. All right, so that's bartering. I traded a cow for some beans. Now the thing is that's not always simple. Like I can't just show up somewhere with my cow and get some ice cream. And it's not going to be equal. We have to find somebody who needs a cow. So bartering wasn't ideal. So what we came up with was something that substituted for that, which was having a medium of exchange, or having like we have, which is fiat money. Okay, so fiat money can be used as a medium of exchange. I can now have my cow and sell it to somebody who wants a cow, and then I can take the money and go buy things I need to buy. We talked about this last semester. So that's one of the beauties of having something that serves as the medium of exchange. It's also a unit of account, so it's an agreed upon value, like we talked about last semester, so I can go back and forth. We could say like, oh, if I want to go to one rock concert, maybe that's $64, right? But I can also go to 8 movies for that same $64. So now we can compare things because our money is an account. It's a unit of account. So in the comparison, it's a unit of account. In the medium of exchange, we're going to trade it for other goods. And then its final thing is it's a store of value. Like it has the same value over time. Meaning a $5 bill today is the same as a $5 bill 20 years ago. Now, it doesn't buy the same amount of stuff, but it's still $5. It hasn't changed what its value is. So that's the store of value. So money has to have all 3 of these components for it to actually be money. All right. Thank you. That's that small one, and I'll get on to another one here in a minute. Thank you.